Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Your Time to Shine, a radio show designed to help you explore your own divine gifts. How are you, everyone? We are coming off of a really intense full moon from last weekend, and for me, it was all about creating and writing and planning. I'm so excited. On my website, I have 6 new workshops coming up in June, July, and August. So I'm really excited about that. There are 1-hour sessions on Saturday mornings Pacific time. So if you are interested in seeing what types of workshops I am doing this year, this summer, check out my website at www.wingsofsoulswithjulie.com. But for everybody this weekend, it was a really intense, beautiful, creative weekend. It was all about getting into our purpose and what we are supposed to be striving and doing. And so for me, in order to get into that really great creative spot, I had to raise my vibration. And you think, oh, well, I can't do that. I don't know what that means. And I'm here to tell you, it's really not that hard to raise your vibration. So let me give you an example on how you can do that. So when you get really excited about something, you are just really, you're ready to go, you're getting to go. I'm going to use the example of my husband getting to go see the basketball playoffs, right? Super excited, just ready to go. And you get those butterflies in your stomach and you feel like your chest expands and your entire core just expands out and you feel light and airy and you're excited. That, my friends, is expansion. That is what it is. That's expansion. That's lifting your vibration. That's putting you on a different plane, on a different level, so that you may be creative and be open to what the universe is creating and helping you create. So some of the ways that you can do that and find that feeling, I know for me, one of the biggest ways to do that is to listen to some really great music. I am a huge 80s kid. So for me, listening to some great alternative 80s music really gets me going. It brings back some really wonderful memories of that time period, and I can just float right back into that time frame. And so for me, that's what it does for me. On certain songs, I can get that really excited butterfly feeling like, oh my gosh, I'm just ready to go. I'm ready to go clean house or just do whatever. So it's that feeling that motivates you to push forward and do some amazing stuff. So for some people, it's running. Right? A lot of people run because they get that high, they get that expansion, that higher vibration where their body goes into releasing, cortisol and all of these wonderful hormonal things that put you in that really happy space. So it's really not that hard to lift your vibration. You just need to find what it is that puts you in that space, and then just recreate that energy over and over and over again and find that space. And once you've figured out what that space feels like, that expansive space, that higher vibration, you can bring that on just about any time once you get it down pat and mastered. It's really fantastic. Some other ways that might help you get into that space would be meditation, right? Some people are really fantastic and they just love the meditation, and it gets them into a completely zenful space. For them, that is raising their vibration. That is getting them into that creative spot. For others, it could be a walk in nature. It could be sitting by the ocean and listening to the waves crash. There's all kinds of things. You just have to find what it is for you that motivates you to do that, to do whatever it is to be creative, to get the housework done, whatever that looks like for you. Find it, use it, and capitalize on it. It's really a fantastic, fantastic thing. I was actually listening to Matt Kahn a couple weeks ago, and if you don't know who he is a spiritual medium who channels a lot from ascended masters. And he's got some books out, he's got some YouTube channels. He's just absolutely fantastic. And one of the things that he talked about as far as raising your vibration is just to simply put your hands over your heart and just to be with that and to breathe that in and out. Because what happens, we have energy all over in our body, but we have energy especially in our hands. And when we put our hands on our heart and just sit there and breathe and think about it, just be in that moment, almost in a meditation. What it does is it gives energy to the heart where it beats a little bit faster and a little bit more rhythmically. And you can actually raise your vibration and get into that mode from doing something as simple as that. So try it out. Find out what it is that you can do to raise your vibration, because the higher the vibration that you are, the less things can bother you, can frustrate you, or can get in your way of manifestation. And that's really what it's all about. It's living our life to the fullest and manifesting everything that we want in our lives. So try it out and see how that works for you and find your little niche. I promise you won't be disappointed. Right now, we are going to go to the phone lines. We have Cassie in Sunshine Coast, Queensland, Australia. Good evening, Cassie, and welcome to Your Time to Shine.
Thank you.
How are you this evening?
I'm lovely, thank you.
Oh, great. So what can we do for you tonight?
I was just for any general guidance or any messages that you may have.
Okay, perfect. So let me check in here on the guidance, and there's going to be just a little bit of silence here as I tune in. So I will be right back with you, okay?
Thank you so much.
Let's see. So are you going on a trip or holiday soon? Because I'm seeing waves and sand, and that's usually an indication.
I actually live right near the ocean, so.
Okay, you live right near the ocean. Okay, all right. So it's interesting. Your team is showing me that with you living right next to the ocean, I don't know if you could hear what I was talking about raising vibration, but you need to be near the ocean and the water in order to, I don't want to say function in life. That sounds really, really horrible, but it really just brings you joy. And it's really what makes you thrive in your life. they're showing me that just you getting out, and they're telling me if you can get out and on the sand and put your body in the sand, or at least put your hands in the sand and sit there, that you'll be able to feel the vibration of the waves crashing. And that is going to give you some, that's going to raise your vibration. It's going to bring you peace and calm in your life. I already feel like you already have a lot of peace and calm in your life, which is fantastic, because there's so many of us, and including me sometimes, that doesn't have that peace and that calm. But I feel like you're very grounded. You know where you're going in your life, and you feel very stable and secure. And they're saying part of that reason is just from you being near the ocean.
Okay.
Okay, hang on. They're showing me something about one of your past lives. Hang on. They're showing me that in a past life, that you were also drawn to the ocean. So it's not uncommon for you right now to have those real direct, strong feelings with the ocean. I'm being shown that you were some type of a queen or a deity that lived near the ocean, or even considered yourself kind of like a queen of ocean life, right?
Okay.
They're showing me that you have lots of animals around you, and that you still do, right? Do you have? Is there? I see a dolphin around you. Are you really drawn to dolphins?
Spiritually, I'm drawn to a lot of animals. So, dolphins definitely, I would say would be one of them, definitely.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because I see dolphins around you. I see you in the water with them, and they're swimming around you. So you definitely have an affinity, or, there's a spirit animal of dolphin associated with you.
Fantastic.
Let's see. Hang on. They're showing me something else. Hang on here. Are you looking at starting your own business, or have you kind of dived into starting your own business of some kind?
No, I haven't, but I have always said that I would love to own my own business, but I'm just very unsure as to what direction and what sort of thing to do it in. So, but it's something I've always said that I would love to do.
I feel like there's something around art or cooking with starting your own business.
I do paint, so I love painting, and I express myself through painting and art. So,
okay, I see there's like murals. I can see you painting murals for people, almost like on the side of a building. Very, very colorful. They're showing almost like a billboard, right? I mean, they're showing me lots and lots of color on the side of the building. So not necessarily that you would start painting murals on the side of the building, but just in the fact that you're painting murals in general, possibly for people in their homes, right? There's a lot of people that want murals done in their home as a piece of art. And so I feel like there's something around that for you.
Well, that would be fantastic.
Yeah, they're showing me that that's something that you could start right now, right? You could start marketing some of this stuff right now. And by the time you were ready to step away from your job, this could be a very lucrative thing for you.
Hmm. I would never have even thought about doing that. So thank you very much for the thought. So
Yeah, there's
it's definitely something
yeah, they're
I could
telling
look into. Definitely.
yeah, they're telling me that you definitely need to look into that and investigate that option.
Fantastic. Okay. Well, yeah, definitely. I will look into it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you are very, very welcome. Is there anything else that you have a question about?
Um, I I was going to say I am considering having elective surgery, and I just was wondering if you have any advice or whether that is something that I will have a positive outcome, or
Okay,
whether
hang on,
it's
let me
something
check.
I should stay away from, or
Okay, let me check in and see what they have to say about that. They're telling me that, if it really is elective, they're saying you need to really stop and think about that, and do a little soul searching on that. Not that it's going to turn out bad, but they're showing me that for you and your body, it would do much better if you didn't have to go under for any type of surgery, uh, because you're very, very affected by all of that. Like the anesthesia, the medication, all that kind of stuff. That your body really absorbs and takes that on. And it takes a little bit of time, a little bit longer for you to recover from that. It's not so much recovering from the surgery as it is recovering from what is being pumped into your body during the surgery.
right.
So
Okay.
they're
Because I
yeah, they're
actually
just
did have the
asking
same.
you.
I had the same concern. So yeah,
Yeah.
they were my exact same concerns too. So yeah.
Yeah, right. They said that, they're actually showing me, they're just saying you would probably be better off not doing this, that you are a beautiful person inside and out, and you need to recognize that for yourself.
Okay. Radio. Okay, well, I will definitely take that on board. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
And thank you so much for your time today. I really appreciate that.
You're very welcome, Cassie. Have a wonderful night.
You too. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Let's see, next we have Jennifer in East Carbon, Utah. Good evening, Jennifer, and welcome to Your Time to Shine.
Hi, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Kind of nervous.
Oh, no reason to be nervous.
Okay.
What can we do for you this evening?
I just kind of like my first time. So do I have to ask questions, or do you have people that come through for me, or do I have messages, or I don't know how to do it?
Sure. You know what? You can do it either way. If you have a certain question, you can ask me that. Otherwise, I can just give you a general reading and see either who comes through or what message comes through for you.
Okay, let's just do a general.
Okay. Hang on for just a moment. while I tune in and see what the message is for you, okay? There's going to be a little bit of silence here, but I haven't gone anywhere. I'm just tuning in.
Okay.
So I have a woman stepping forward. She's saying that it's either like a mom or a mother figure that's stepping forward. She's presenting herself as a younger woman, like probably her mid 40s, I would say. Dark hair, kind of curly. And she's very exuberant, very excited. And she says she is so excited to be coming through for you. Hang on just a minute. She's telling me that you've been on a little bit of a soul searching venture over the last maybe 6 months to a year, and trying to decide on which direction that you want to go and take like the next step in your life, and what that looks like. She's telling me that you have some amazing thoughts and ideas, and she says that you are going in the right direction, that you should not doubt yourself whatsoever, and you have a tendency to get caught up in other people's thought processes, and she's asking that you step away from that and really stop and think about what it is that it means to you. Because in life, it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks that you should do or not do. It's really up to you in how you devise your life and how you live your life out. She is showing me that you are a person that is full of energy and vigor and passion for life. And she said sometimes some of the people that you're around can shut you down. And so she's asking you just not to lose that passion and that zest for life, because it's so beautiful, and it's so rewarding for you. And you come across so many amazing things in your life. When you have that feeling about you, when you are really living for you and not somebody else. She's also showing me that there's going to be somebody coming into your life who's going to be very influential in showing you kind of the next steps in your life, so to speak. And she's showing me that this could possibly be a male figure that's coming into your life, or possibly has even come into your life. Is there somebody that you feel she's speaking of?
Yes.
Okay. She's saying, listen to the guidance that he brings. It's very different guidance than what you're used to hearing. It's going to be very insightful for you. It's going to be showing you different avenues that you never really thought about before. So she's saying, be open-minded. Think about some of these things. Write them down if you have to, and then let them sit for a while. You don't need to make any decisions right now. I also see you guys doing a lot of outdoor things, like possibly hiking, or maybe camping. There's a lot of companionship between you and this person. And you guys are really going to glean information from each other and teach each other really amazing lessons. So we're coming down to the last couple minutes of our show. So I just want to see if there's if there's a question that's come up that I can clarify for you on this.
Yes. I'm really confused about I have a stepmom that's passed, but she doesn't fit into the dark hair 40s. Is there anything else that she can connect with me that way?
Well, sometimes they present themselves in different ways. So she could be presenting herself as an earlier vision of herself. It also could be that this may not be somebody that you know in this lifetime. It may be someone who was in a past lifetime with you. So sit with it for a little while. What I always tell my clients is just to sit with the information for a while, because somebody that you weren't even thinking about might actually, you go, oh yeah, that's right. That's who that is, right?
Okay.
So,
and is by chance my husband around?
Yes, he is very much around you, most definitely. But Jennifer, I need to cut this short because we are literally coming down to the last few seconds. I'd be happy to continue a conversation with you over on my Facebook page at Julie YeagerWalker Medium. You can also catch me on Your Time to Shine Facebook page, or www.wingsofsouls.com or wingsofsoulswithjulie.com.